sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy. It's a sweep. Get that boy.
It's week 16 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Mike Evans. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Buccaneers and the Chiefs coming up next.
The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55 as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes? They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
The Bucs at 9-5 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. He'll look to throw. No, he stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It just gets... If I'm not mistaken. Last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Steps away to his left. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bucks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. Not a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Back now comes Tampa Bay.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Shrugs him off.
Oh, that's
what an effort. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. On the move to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A man who grew up right here in Kansas City at Center High School. It's Rashad White.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. Looking to throw. Shakes off the sack. Now he's flushed out left. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left. There's a nice move. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 15 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 18
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked it. Now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed him with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
This defense is certainly...
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
He completes it to Evans. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, here's White. Able to avoid him at the 40.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 5. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation.
He threw his league-leading 40th touchdown pass of the year on their last drive, and they start again here with a first.
Here we go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Oh, able to avoid him. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we're back now in KC.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Over the middle to Evans. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They go with White on the counter. Shoves him aside.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Felix and Uzama, the man to get home for the sack.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Steps away. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there.
So now the Bucs down by 1. They'll look to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Buying time to his left. And shedding through the tackle. Now he goes spin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Back to throw. On the move to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
The Buccaneer offense again out there to go for 2.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion.
one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have